Good morning, everyone. Dear students, a very warm welcome to you all. Today we are going to talk about friends and friendships. We will talk about how to be a good friend. Last time we read a poem, Nobody's Friend. Today, to start with, we will read and enjoy the poem together. Nobody's Friend. She had some sweets that she wouldn't share. She had a book that she wouldn't lend. She wouldn't let anyone play with her doll. She's nobody's friend. He had some toffee and ate every bit. He had a tricycle he wouldn't lend. He never let anyone play with his train. He's nobody's friend. But I'll share all of my sweets with you. My ball and my books and my games I will lend. Here's half my apple and half my cake. I'm your friend. This was our poem, Nobody's Friend. Our poem has 3 stanzas. Stanzas are groups of lines. This is our first stanza. We said stanza is a group of lines or verses. In first stanza, there is a girl who doesn't want to share anything with anyone. She doesn't want to share her sweets. She doesn't want to share her book. She doesn't want to share her doll. She's nobody's friend. In second stanza, there is a boy. He is also nobody's friend. He doesn't want to share his toffee. He doesn't want to share tricycle. And he doesn't want to share his train. In last stanza, there is a girl who says, I will share all of my sweets with you. I will share my ball, my books, and my games. I will share my apple and my cake. I'm your friend. So do you think this girl has many friends? Yes, she must be having many friends. She wants to share and enjoy her things with others. We said, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Our assignment was to write a short paragraph on how you can be a good friend. How to be a good friend. Not everyone has to be a close friend, but it's important to have people, friends, who can remind each other that they care for each other. And we can be great friends to each other, despite the distance and many other things, if we choose to make the effort. A true friend is someone you feel as comfortable with as you would do if you would be by yourself. With a true friend, you feel as comfortable with as you do when you are by yourself. And why are good friends so important? First of all, happiness. Happiness can come from knowing you have good people in your life. Being a great friend to someone and having friends support your back is good for your well-being. It will keep you happy. But what exactly makes a good friend? No matter how long the friendship lasts, the most important thing is that you accept each other for what you are. A good friend is there for you, no matter what. A good friend doesn't judge you, doesn't put you down, and doesn't deliberately hurt your feelings. A good friend is someone whose company you enjoy. A good friend is loyal, trustworthy, and willing to tell you the truth even when it's hard to hear. A good friend laughs with you, makes you smile, and is there for you. Today we are talking about how to be a good friend. If we treat people with care and respect, we are already being a good friend to them. The essence of friendship is about care and respect. It has nothing to do with money or other things. A true friend is there for you, no matter what, and having such person in your life is a great gift. But it's not always easy to know how to be there for your friends. If you want to have a friend, you should learn to be a friend. First of all, be real, be honest. We said we are most comfortable around others who are comfortable in their own skin. So just be yourself. Even though you aren't perfect, the way you handle your strengths and faults will give other people a feeling to be real and relaxed with you as well. Real friends are relaxed around each other. To be honest also means to be honest about how you really feel, even if you think your friend might disagree. If you want to be a good friend and to have people trust you, then you should also be honest about how you feel about your friendship and your friend's actions. Next is keep your promises. Don't ever make a promise that you can't keep, and keep promises that you give. Keep your promises and do what you say you're going to do. It means you are reliable. Nobody wants to be friends with someone who lies. Also, friends will say the truth to one another, even if it's hard. Third is be trustworthy and dependable. Reliability is a cornerstone of good friendship. Knowing that you can call on someone who will be there for you is very important. It is a great comfort. How can you prove yourself to be a trustworthy person? For example, you will keep the secrets. You will not share some things with other people. Your friend will need you for support, especially in hard times. And nobody wants a friend who actually isn't interested in them. It is hard to rely on a person who doesn't behave consistently, who doesn't behave in a trustworthy way. Your friends should always feel that they can count on you, even when they are having very difficult times. So be there for the other person in the same way you would be there for yourself. Next is forgive. Forgiveness is important because everyone makes mistakes. So rather than turning your back on a friend who has hurt you, you should discuss it. Talk about your pain. If this person is a real friend, he or she will apologize. Which brings us to our next point. Apologize and be humble. If you want your friends to trust you, then you should know that when you have made a mistake, you should apologize. Your friends might not be happy that you made a mistake, but they'll be very pleased that you are apologizing. You are admitting it, instead of just pretending that nothing is wrong or blaming it on someone else. So you should apologize. When you are wrong, you should apologize. You should humbly accept your mistake, because everyone makes mistakes. And it is very nice to apologize, to accept the fault. Next point is disagree in a respectful way, which means don't be scared to tell each other the truth, no matter how difficult it may be. If you don't agree with your friend, you should speak your mind. You should be direct and brave. Discussion is very important. So you should always disagree in a respectful way. You should be kind while doing it. Next point is no judgments, which means you can disagree with your friend, but you should have no judgments. You should not judge other people for what they do. Our next point is don't use people. It means trying to be friends with a person just to get something out of it. That means using someone. When you are with a person for a reason, you want something in return. That is not friendship. Next point is be loyal in confidence and character. It means always open and inviting to share concerns and always honest even if you disagree. So you should be loyal. If you are told something as a secret, you should not tell it to other people. And you should also not let other people say bad things about your friend. Our next point is remember to include your friends. Don't let your friends feel left out. That is very important. This is an essential part of being a good friend. Remember to be there for them. Next point is be selfless. Selfless means unselfish. It means being concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than your own. Being selfless is an important part of being a good friend. You can accommodate your friend's wishes when you can, in a balanced way. Your friendship will be strengthened. You should not be selfish. And also, we should not abuse generosity. When your friend does something nice for you, you should do something nice for your friend as well. Our next point is be a good listener. To be a good listener means to be kind and listen. It means to take an interest in the details of your friend's life by being a good listener. Try to understand the situation from your friend's point of view. Ask questions to get a sense of the issue or the problem. But the main thing is to listen to them. You don't have to have all the answers, but you should listen. They can maybe work them by themselves. They can work them out by themselves. Being a good listener is very important. So you shouldn't watch a TV or text a message while your friend is sharing something with you. Most times people need more than good advice. They just need someone to listen to them. You can ask them what they need. You can hug your friend. That can be a great way to show you care for them. A true friend tries his best to cheer you up when you are upset and also makes you feel special. Next point is be supportive. A true friend is always supportive. A true friend always supports the person but doesn't feel compelled to support the situation. So you might not agree with the situation, but you will support your friend. You should encourage your friend because everyone needs encouragement. Find some specific ways to encourage your friends. Show them what is so special about them. Show your friend what is he or she special. Why is he special? Or why is she special? This is how we can help our friends by being supportive. It means helping your friends deal with their struggles and being there when they need you. To be truly supportive, you will be watching out for your friend and you will know yourself when your friend is having a tough time. So if you see a problem, talk to your friend, no matter how weird it may feel. Let your friend know that he or she can talk to you. If your friend has to go to the hospital, visit him or her. If their dog runs away, help to find it. Our next point is make time for your friends, which means always be there. Be there for them. A true friend is someone who always listens and is interested in what you are talking about. Having time and making time for your friends is very important. Time is something we can give, and when we share extra time with a friend, we are giving back to them that gift. No friendship can develop overnight. It takes time, and a real friend will take that time. Our next point is give thoughtful advice, which means discuss. Have discussions with your friend and don't judge your friend. You should guide each other in times of need with your honest opinions. Our next point is give some space. Give some space means everyone is in a need of a little space at times. Part of being supportive means supporting the fact that your friend won't always have or want to spend time with you. So it's very important that we give space to our friend. Maybe they just want to be alone, or maybe they have something else to do. There is no need to become angry or needy. And our next point is keep in touch, which means even if you don't live nearby, show your friends you're there for them by making an effort to keep in regular touch through text, calls, or social media. You should always keep in touch. You should stay in touch. And our last point is no envy. Envy and jealousy are a strict no-no. We should not envy people. We should not envy ever. Envy means being resentful or not happy by someone else's qualities, possessions, or luck. To have envy means to be resentful, to be unhappy because someone has certain things or qualities or possessions or luck. So envy is a strict no-no. A friend in need is a friend indeed. It is very important to be there for your friends. Dear students, today we spoke about friends and friendships. Don't wait for people to be friendly. Show them how. Show them how to be a good friend. Dear students, this is all for today. Have a nice day and see you soon.